demonize 666 in the Bible because it's not in alignment to Eurocentric spiritual systems, which is the fallacy of the spiritual systems that basically stole them stories from ancient Kemet, right? So this also applies to science. You see what I'm saying? Medic knowledge, right? So with all that shit being said, get your pens and papers out because it's going to be a good one. I'm going to be showing you an amalgamation of many different theological concepts that applies to ancient Kemetic knowledge, which also applies to the carbon makeup of the original people. So when you understand the delineation and the dichotomy of an atom, and Adam, they're basically one and the same when you're talking about the first thought forms on this planet. So Adam, according to ancient Kemetic science, it talks about he created himself from a mound of dust. The mound of dust is basically the personification of stardust particles. So the carbon makeup of the original people on this planet, we made up of 95% stardust, right? So the stardust particles is basically amalgamated from 6 electrons, 6 protons, 6 neutrons, which is the carbon makeup. So that's why they demonize 666 in the Bible, because it's not in alignment to Eurocentric spiritual systems, which is the fallacy of those spiritual systems that basically stole them stories from ancient Kemet, right? So this also applies to science. You see what I'm saying? So the first atom was created on planet Mars. So now when you go to the Holy Tablets, they said that the face of Mars is believed to be Homo erectus, which is the first man. So the face of Zakar, which is Kadam, called Adam, the Adamite project, is basically looks just like a sphinx, right? So the first Adam, the Adamites that was created on planet Mars, they was projected down on this planet, right, to jumpstart humanity. So now when you go to the illustration of Adam, this is the original illustration of Adam. And it says that Adam also corresponds to the Akkadian language, which means life of blood. So now when you understand that hydrogen is the most abundant resource and element in the universe, and the second is carbon. So when you have the unification of hydrogen and carbon amalgamated together, that sparks the soul of man, Solomon's temple, which is connected to the heart chakra, because the soul enters the body through the pineal gland, and the heart is the seat of the soul. So when you understand the 42 laws of Mayat and the 77 Kemetic ordinances, right? So this is why in these superhero movies, they always have the heart chakra lit up. They always have the logo of the superhero on the heart chakra, because in order to tap into that etheric energy to pull power down from the higher dimensions to where you can reap the benefits of your metaphysical abilities, you have to be in your heart space. You got to be in alignment, right? So now when you understand the inception story of Adam, you know what I'm saying, Black Adam. Black Adam, he got his powers from the goddess Shashet, who is the personification of Eve in the Bible, right? So goddess Shashet, she is the daughter of Tahuti, who is Zahuti, which is the god of wisdom. So she's basically the subscribe of maiden life on this planet, because she's the one who gave divinity to Adam to reap the benefits of his spiritual abilities on this planet. So these are the acronyms of Shazam, who was basically the dark side of Black Adam. So you got Stamina, who comes from the god Shu. Then you got Hershef, which is the personification of strength. Then you got Amun, where you got the power. Then you got Zahuti, where you got the wisdom. Then you got Ampu, which is where you get your speed from, and Manthu, where you get your courage from, right? So that also corresponds to